What's up, guys, and welcome back to Bold Action Ballistics. Today we're back out with another ballistics gel rabbit. We did a 17 HMR and 6.5 Grendel video earlier with the ballistics gel rabbit, and today we have a fresh rabbit, and we're going to step it up to some faster, bigger varmint calibers. Today we're going to have the 6.5 Creedmoor and the 308. We're going to be testing out some VMAXs. 6.5 Creedmoor is a 95 grain VMAX. 308 is a 110 grain VMAX. We're going to see what kind of damage, see what kind of expansion, or see how the bullet opens up on some of them faster VMAXs. Let's see what happens. I think after this, we're going to step it up to some ballistics blocks. Got some 16 by 6 by 6 blocks, and we're going to be testing out some hunting bullets. So you're not going to want to miss out on those videos. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, and stay tuned for more videos. I think after this, we're going to melt these rabbits down, both of them. I actually do have one more that's not shot, but after this one's shot, we're going to melt these down into blocks. We're going to keep making some videos, so stay tuned for that. Well, let's see what happens with 308 and 6.5 Creedmoor. This is a 6.5 Creedmoor 95 grain VMAX, 308 110 grain VMAX. Let's see what kind of wound channel we can get on these. I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Okay, so let's take a look at our rabbit here. I'm thinking about placing a shot right in here with the 6.5 Creedmoor and right in here with the 308. I think that's a thicker part of the rabbit there. Get a thicker part of the ballistics gel there, and we'll see what happens. Okay, we're going to go ahead with the 6.5 Creedmoor first. We have that 95 grain VMAX, and we're going to shoot the front half of the rabbit. This is the Howa 1500 with the 22-inch long barrel. Wow, that was quite the impact. Okay, let's go check it out. Okay, so our 6.5 Creedmoor results here. We have ballistic tip, red ballistic tip within the first inch of penetration, and we have one massive wound channel. Check that out. We have a little bit of black stuff on the exit wound here, bits of jacket, and we got a massive exit hole here. That is some crazy stuff. I'm guessing this is roughly 6 inches. I'm not even sure. I didn't measure that, but we hit it on the thicker part of the front here. We got a massive wound channel. That's some crazy stuff. Okay, 308 110 grain VMAX next, and we are going to try and place a shot right in there. And let's see what happens. Got a nice thick chunk of ballistics gel there to test it out. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is the 308 Howa 1500 in a 20-inch long barrel. Let's see what this 110 grain VMAX will do. Is it going to be comparable to the 6.5 Creedmoor? Let's see what happens. Wow, that is crazy. Let's go check that out. Wow, that is crazy. We blew a big hole through my table. But check this out. We did hit the rabbit a little bit low. We do have some cuts coming out the bottom. But we have a full length penetration on that 308 round. Let's take a closer look at it. We did hit it low. It does look like some of the bullet did splatter out the bottom of the rabbit, but let's take a closer look and see what it actually did. 308, I think, was noticeably quite a bit heavier hitting than our 6.5 Creedmoor. This rabbit was sitting like right in there. Impact is right there. And you can see there we have some cuts on the bottom here. Looks like some pieces of bullet expanded out the bottom. Enough impact to break this 3/4 inch board here, 3/4 inch table, and blew that out the bottom. Our entry hole right there. Take a closer look here at our wound channel. Quite a bit larger than the 6.5 Creedmoor. We got quite a bit of bullet pieces throughout there. I can see red ballistic tip throughout there. And we had an exit. Most of the bullet looks like an exit right here. There's a big cut. Wow, that is some crazy results. So wow, some crazy results. 6.5 Creedmoor versus 308 on some VMAXs. I think this gives us a good visual of what happens when you shoot a rabbit or a groundhog. Rabbits were at better price, so I got rabbits, but thinking about groundhog hunting or whatever, I think that gives us a good visual of what can happen. That makes a lot of sense now when my 308 shoots a groundhog and it turns it inside out. I mean, wow, some crazy amount of energy transfer into these ballistic gel blocks, ballistic rabbits. That was an awesome comparison. I just wanted to see what happens with some bigger, faster varmint rounds. We did 6.5 Grendel in the last video. We had some pretty cool results with that. And I have one more of these rabbits. I think I'm going to hold on to that for a little bit, and we're going to step it up to some ballistics gel blocks, and we're going to test out some hunting loads next. So stay tuned for that. And that's all I have for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.